Student, good morning. Today I will discuss some more problems related to time and work, also time and distance. Student, take one example. How long will a train 120-meter long take to clear a platform 130-meter long if its speed is 50 km per hour? How long will a train 1 meter long take to clear a platform 130-meter long if its speed is 50 km per hour? Solution is here. The length of train is given in meters. The length of train is given in meters. Hence, we shall convert its speed in meter per second. Meter per seconds. Therefore, speed is equal 50 into 5 by 18. We get result 250 by 18 meter per second. Now, let the required time is equal x second. Then we have distance 250 meter. 250 meter time 18 seconds. Distance 250 meter time 18 seconds. Now distance equal 250 meter, because to cross the platform the train will have to cover 120 meter plus 130 meter. 120 meter plus 130 meter. 120 long train, length of train, and 130 meter is length of platform. So the total sum is equal to 50 meter. 250 meter is here. Now time is equal x second, we suppose. Clearly it is a case of direct variation. Therefore, 250 by 18, 250 by 18 is equal to 250 by x. We can write x is equal to 250 into 18 by 250 by cross multiplication method. 250 cancel. We get result 18 seconds. Required time to cross the platform is equal 18 seconds. The required time to cross the platform is equal 18 seconds. Clear? Now take another example. A train 150 meter long is running at 72 km per hour. It crosses a bridge in 13 seconds. Find the length of bridge. Repeat. A train 150-meter long is running at 72 km per hour. It crosses a bridge in 13 seconds. Find the length of bridge. Student, solution is here. The length of train is given in meter. The length of train is given in meter. Hence, we shall convert its speed in meter per second. Therefore, speed is equal 72 into 5 by 18. 18. When we divide 72 by 18, we get result 4. Then 4 into 5 is equal 20 meter per second. Now, the length of bridge is equal x meter. Length of bridge is equal x meter. Then we have distance is equal 20 meter. Time equal 1 second. 20 meter per second. Let length of bridge x, then total distance is equal 150 plus x by 30. Clearly, it is a case of direct variation. It is a case of direct variation. Therefore, 20 by 1 is equal 150 plus x by 13. According to question. Because it is direct in variation. Now, we multiply 20 into 13 is equal to 1 into 150 plus x is equal 150 plus x. The product will be 260 is equal 150 plus x. Therefore, x is equal 260 minus 150 is equal 110 meter. Hence, length of a bridge equal 110 meter. Hence, length of bridge is equal 110 meter. Clear? Student, take another example. A tap A can fill a cistern in 4 hours. A tap A can fill a cistern in 4 hours. And the tap B can empty the full cistern in 6 hours. If both the taps are opened, together in the empty cistern, in how much time will the cistern be filled up? Now, solution is here. Solution is here. Time taken by tap A to fill the cistern is equal 4 hours. Time taken by tap A to fill the cistern is equal 4 hours according to question. Then time taken by the tap B to empty to full cistern is equal 6 hours. Work done by tap A in 1 hour is equal 1 by 4. And work done by tap B in 1 hour is equal minus 1 by 6. Minus 1 by 6. Because tap B empties the cistern. So we can use negative sign. Work done. Now work done by A and B in 1 hour, 1 by 4 minus 1 by 6 is equal 1 by 12. Now time taken by A plus B to fill the cistern is equal 12 hours. Clear? Student, take another example. A cistern can be filled by two taps A and B in 12 hours and 16 hours respectively. The full cistern can be emptied by a third tap in 8 hours. If all the taps are turned on at the same time, in how much time will the empty cistern be filled up completely? A cistern can be filled by two taps A and B in 12 hours and 16 hours respectively. The full cistern can be emptied by a third tap C. Third tap C in 8 hours. If all the taps are turned on at the same time, in how much time will the empty cistern be filled up completely? Now, solution is here. Time taken by tap A to fill the cistern is equal to 12 hours. Time taken by tap B to fill the cistern is equal to 16 hours. And time taken by tap C to empty the full cistern is equal to 8 hours. Now is 1 hour's work. Tap A, 1 hour work is equal to 1 by 12. And tap B's 1 hour's work is equal to 1 by 16. And tap C's 1 hour work is equal minus 1 by 8. Minus 1 by 8 because cistern being empty by C. Clear? Now, A plus B plus C is 1 hour net work. A plus B plus C is 1 hour's net work. 1 hour network, 1 by 12 plus 1 by 16, but minus 1 by 8. After solving it, we get result 1 by 48. Therefore, the time taken by A plus B plus C to fill the cistern is equal 48 hours. 48 hours. Now, another example. A and B can do a piece of work in 12 days. A and B can do a piece of work in 12 days. B and C can do it in 15 days, while C and A can finish it in 20 days. In how many days will A, B, C finish it working together? In how many days will ABC finish it working together? And in how many days will each one of them finish it working alone? Now solution is here. Time taken by A plus B to finish the work according to question is equal to 12 days. Time taken by B plus C to finish the work equal 15 days. And time taken by C plus A to finish the work is equal 20 days. According to question, A plus B, A and B can do a piece of work 12 days. B and C 15 days. And C and A finish it in 20 days. Then A plus B's 1 day work equal 1 by 12. B plus C's 1 day's work 1 by 15. And C plus A's 1 day's work equal 1 by 20. Adding we get A to A, B to B, C to C. 2 into A plus B plus C's 1 day's work 1 by 12 plus 1 by 15 plus 1 by 20. We get result 12 by 60. When we divide 60 by 12, then we get result 1 by 5. 1 by 5. 1 by 5 is here. 1 by 5 is here. Or A plus B plus C is 1 day's work equal 1 by 2 into 1 by 5. because 2 is here. 2 is here in multiply. So when we transfer it, we can write 1 by 2 into 1 by 5. We get result 1 by 10. Or A, B, C together can finish the work in 10 days. Clear? Now is 1 day's work 1 by 10. Total 1 by 10 minus 1 by 15. We get result 1 by 30. Hence, 1 alone can finish the work in 30 days. And B's 1 day work 1 by 10 minus 1 by 20 is equal 1 by 20. Hence, B alone can finish the work in 20 days. Now, C's 1 day's work 1 by 10 minus 1 by 12 is equal 1 by 60. Hence, C alone can finish the work in 60 days. Clear?